Hi, I'm Laura Kopec, nutritionist, and I'm here to talk to you about how to overcome the common cold with some nutritional tips. For generations, we heard the saying, feed a fever, start a cold. Some of us have heard it, but most of us probably don't know what that means. Let's look at start a cold. When we have a cold or a sinus infection, we're congested with extra mucus in the body, and we can either feed that mucus or we can starve it. If we starve it, we increase our chances of overcoming it. So the first thing I'm going to talk to you today about, one of the ways to help starve a cold, is juicing. We're using a commercial juicer today that you can find in any department store. And I'm starting with an apple. An apple really is one of nature's gift to us. It's really high in vitamin C, it's high in potassium, it's high in soluble and insoluble fiber. One of the soluble fibers that it's really rich in is pectin. Pectin's been known to help reduce cholesterol, but it will also help the intestinal tract move waste through the body. It can be effective in helping in both diarrhea and constipation. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Really had some truth to it. In many studies, they've proven that an apple, more than any other fruit, helps decrease your risk for cardiovascular disease, for cancer, for asthma. One of the bioflavonoids contained in an apple is quercetin. Quercetin you can find in a supplement to help reduce allergy symptoms, but it's already here in nature's gift. We're using an organic apple today. Apples are really high in pesticides, so you want to make sure, especially if you're going to consume the skin, that we're using an organic apple. I'm going to cut the core out very simply. Juicing is quite wonderful. It's really easy to get all the benefits of the fruit. It pushes the fiber out to the back end, and you can save that for later when you put it in muffins or soups, so you still get the benefit of it. But again, while we're starving a cold, we're just going to deal with the juice. You want to make sure you rinse your juicer out immediately after you've juiced so that the particles of the fruit and vegetables don't stick to your juicer. Certain foods will generate more mucus in the body, and these are the foods we're eliminating and staying away from while we're trying to overcome symptoms of the common cold with great diet and nutritional strategies. And those foods can be categorized into three main groups. Your simple carbohydrates, anything made with white flour, will really stimulate the body to make mucus. Dairy products, cow dairy. Many of you may have already heard that cow dairy will help generate more mucus. And sugar. Sugar will really suppress the immune system. So we don't want to continually suppress the immune system with sugars and artificial sweeteners while we're trying to strengthen it and overcome. So we're going to eliminate those foods and keep our body really, really hydrated. This is why juicing can be very, very effective. So I'm using carrots now. I'm going to cut off the ends here. Taking about 3 to 4 carrots for a single juice, and I'm going to run them through my juicer. If you're feeling really adventurous, one of the things that you can add while you're putting your carrots in is leafy greens. I'm going to use dandelion today. It's really stimulating to the liver. Carrot apple is a great base to start in a juice. It tastes really sweet. It's really easy to get down, especially if juicing is new to you. If you're not feeling well enough to make juice on your own, or you don't have a juicer, you can start off by mixing different juices or blending them in your blender. You can use a fresh carrot juice in your blender with a whole apple, getting the skin and the inside of the apple, or you can mix a carrot and apple juice. Again, the most important thing is starving the cold. So if you don't have a juicer and you're able to do that at home, there's still other ways that you can do this. So I'm going to run my leafy greens in with my carrot. Adding a leafy green to your juice doesn't mean you're going to spoil the taste of it, especially if you use only a few and work your way up to adding more through the course of juicing. If you want to get a little bit more adventurous in the health benefits of juicing, you can use a beet. Beet is a wonderful root vegetable. You can use both the greens and the root itself. Today we're just going to juice a quarter of the root here. It's got this wonderful, vibrant red color to it. Beets have been historically known to help the liver in the detoxification process of eliminating toxins from our body. A great superfood, again, if we're trying to help reduce the symptoms we're experiencing from a cold or an upper respiratory infection. The liver is one of our main filtering organs. It has to work optimally in order to help us eliminate toxins from our body. So I'm going to add just a little bit of beet into my juice. Surprisingly, beets will add a sweetness to your carrot apple juice. It's not the offensive flavor that you might think. And it makes this juice wonderful. What a great color for kids, too. There we go. This is Laura Kopec saying to your health.